Our football team is playing great on defense. They're playing very good on special teams. We're playing. We can run the football well. We didn't throw it as well as we'd like. Our quarterback play's got to get better. It's just that simple. And our guys know it. And they're going to go to work on it, and they'll start yet again, on Monday. So, damn if I'm not excited to be 4-0. I don't know. I got work to do, but I think my team will be up to that task. I think the defense is going to be tough to move on. I think our special teams is a reason that we win. And if the offense can throw it a little bit better and continue to run it like we have, we might see if we can parlay this team into a little bit better position than the 4-0 position we're currently in. So that's how I see it. And yeah, Jefferson needed a change. We needed a change right there. We put in Lee, and Lee came in, and he had a pass, and did some things we wanted him to do, and then we wanted to run the clock out, and we felt better with Jefferson running the clock out, and that's why we put him back in. And it made a difference, so you know. And now we're on to the next opponent, and they're going to be a challenge to us. It's interesting. We played an offense that has great speed at the running back spot, and a quarterback that throws the football pretty well and has mobility in his own right. And I felt pretty confident with that defense on the field. Felt like the game was really in control. That may not be the case when we play our best opponents, but by that time, we'll be better. And that's certainly the call to the team to get better. So we understand it. I don't think there's a guy in that locker room that doesn't understand that we need to improve, okay? And then we'll work hard at it. I can tell you that we'll look forward to it, an undefeated football team. So it's a nice thing.
Coach.
How you doing?
I'm good. How much do you think that if the early drops don't happen on really good, nicely thrown balls by Jordan, that as the game goes on, his confidence doesn't kind of sink a little bit?
I don't. It's probably doesn't pay for me to get into the psychological, the helmet of the quarterback at this point in time. Okay, I can only tell you this: the ball goes through a guy's hands, you want him to catch it. It's his responsibility to the team to make that quarterback look good, right? And you're right. If suddenly that's happening, then it looks better. But it's not what happened today.
Les, can you continue to beat ranked teams with 230 yards of total offense?
If the defense holds them, how much did the defense hold them in today?
Under 180.
Under 180, yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that's realistic every week, though?
Do you think it's realistic that we're 4-0? Do you think that is it realistic that we just beat West Virginia? Yeah, that's all realistic things, right? The issue of being and preparing to be better, I went into. Didn't I like right here say, we got to get better? That probably has to speak to my realism.
Coach Patrick Peterson, I think in the third quarter, went into the locker room and he wasn't able to return punts late in the game. Can you give us any kind of update on maybe what happened to him or how he's feeling?
Yeah, I think he took a couple more IV bags, and we wanted to put him back in there for a punt or two, but the opportunity for him to do it was not there.
And just if you can talk about the way that he returns punts, it seems like every time he's in there, he's picking up at least 15 yards on a punt.
He is fearless, and he has got great confidence in ball skills and great speed. So, what we have to do is we have to go back to the drawing board and talk about how to hydrate him even better, because when he's hydrated, and he's the best in the country. Arguably, and not having seen everyone.
I saw you have a quick conversation with him after the Heisman pose, maybe.
Yeah, he's one of the finest men on our football team. He felt as bad as anybody in that stadium when we went to kick off from the 15. I brought him right over there and showed it to him, and he said, "Oh man." So his responsibility to our football team was not served after he scored. Before he scored and when he scored, it was. It was after he scored that his responsibility to the football team was not served, and he knows that. He's a leader on our football team, and a wonderful person. So I don't expect those issues to pop up again.
Coach, I was looking at one area you had to be disappointed. 12 penalties, 120 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at those. I found a cadence issue early on that we got ironed out. I found a holding penalty on a big gain that I was concerned with. It seemed like the collision at the quarterback spot may well have been, an arguable call. I put a new linebacker in. He made a tackle out of bounds. There were some penalties that were legitimate penalties. Don't get me wrong, and it'll give us something to coach, pretty aggressively at.